Sitting in here in this Dodge Magnum. I think it's a 2006 maybe. And the guy who bought it from a guy that he worked with, thinking about selling it to me. I told him I don't have all the money to pay. He bought it for 900. He told me 12, but then he told me 9. And I said, I don't have all the money. Then he was like, yeah, you just can pay me in small payments and everything. 100 here, 200 here, something like that. Probably about a month. Or about maybe 2 months, maybe, tops. I could pay them off. Unless I come up with some money somewhere else. But anyway, I hooked it up to the scanner car. You can see the check engine light is on. I think there's traction control or brake, ABS, I think. So right now he using it to keep his stuff in because he moved from over here by me, and we just got a few items in here, and got it parked over here by my place so that you know he can find out what he wants to do with it. So that's why he said, yeah, he'll sell it to me because he don't know what he want to do with it. And obviously you need some work done to it, and you need about maybe, he said it's estimated to about $5,000 worth of work need to be done to this car. But yeah, that's if you're paying a mechanic, a professional mechanic to do it. Now if I buy it, I probably can get this car up and running right, probably 6 months tops. Like I said, I don't have a lot of funds to spare on another vehicle. Plus, I got my truck that, I still need to do some work to it. Nothing major and everything. It run fine, brakes, everything. But I'm assuming it's time for me to do a new oil change on my truck. I want to do a coolant flush. I want to do gear. I want to do my axle gear oil replace. I want to replace the oil on that. I still got to put my AC dryer bowl in there. I ain't had it for the last year and a half, maybe 2, and I still haven't did it because the AC works. So I just want to see if I can get to go frost colder. You live in Vegas, so other than that, I finally put my fog lights on my truck. I still got to put the aftermarket headlights, and aftermarket tail lights on it. I want to put a radio. I want to put an aftermarket radio on my truck, probably with 8-inch or 10-inch thin, double din screen. Put my sounds in my truck. I already got all of that. I don't have an aftermarket radio, double din. I got a radio. I got the car radio I use in my house, but I'm not gonna put no Boss in. I'm not gonna put no Boss radio in that truck. It's not. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with Boss I use in the house and everything for my sound system, but I'm not gonna put a Boss. I'm gonna go with a Pioneer or Kenwood radio. I want to buy another amp. I want to buy another stock audio amp to go with the 312s. I only got one 1200 watt amp, and I need maybe 3500 watts to actually push all 3 of them 12s. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that just yet, but I'm not worrying about that. But yeah, to get this vehicle, to get this to get this vehicle to get this vehicle ready for smog and all that, I would need to do the codes this vehicle got is O2 sensors, crankshaft sensor, position sensor is bad. It got a P0300. I believe that is multiple random misfires on the cylinder. Then it had a cylinder It had a cylinder code. It said which cylinder it was. But if it got a multiple random misfire, then all spark plugs and coils need to be changed. What else? I got O2 sensors, spark plugs, misfire, crankshaft position sensor. It was like 7 codes on here, but nothing, no major code and everything. And I believe he said that the guy said something. It pops out of gear if it hit a bump. So I don't know if that's something with the shifter, with the transmission shifter level not tight or faulty. I think it need new struts. He said a guy just did it last year, paid $1,500 to have somebody do the rear struts or the front struts. But I think it just need new struts all along. Probably new bushings, probably new suspension bushings, tie rod in, rear tube, suspension, bushings, all that. Cause he could have just thought it was the struts, but it's been what 15-year car, almost 20-year vehicle. I'm quite sure the rear end suspension bushings is worn out. So that would be need to be replaced. Probably transmission mount, motor mounts. Because like I said, for it to have a misfire, it's pretty quiet. This vehicle is pretty quiet. It's just got a real bad shake upon idling. And it's not like a real violent shake. It's just a moderate shake. So I think replacing the mounts, replacing both bushing mounts, motor mounts, and transmission mounts will do this car good. It's a V6. It got over 231,000 miles on it. And it's a Dodge. It's still running, surprisingly. Surprisingly, it's still running. You would think like they put like 15, about 12 to 15,000 miles on this car for every year that they had it. If it just one owner, if it's multiple owners, it's still good for it to be running though, with all the miles being put on it. I used to say at the dealership that Chrysler's was a piece of shit. I used to hate them Dodge Intrepids, the Dodge 300, the bubble Dodge. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just keeping this car moving. While he got it parked over here so it won't get ticketed or towed. And if I do buy, I'm gonna take it to my job and leave it on the property. They'll ask me if I could leave it there for a couple of months or whatnot, and hopefully don't nobody mess with it. I mean, as in nobody break into it or take parts off of it, because I already got parts that need to replace. Both mirrors are screwed in, and you can literally see the 3 screws. They just screwed straight in, so that will have to be repaired and fixed. That pretty much, as far as the outside body of this car is pretty clean. It look like on the back driver's side by the tail light on the quarter panel, it looked like they did some type of body work, but it's smooth. It's smooth out and everything. Ain't no major. It don't look like it been in no major accident or anything wrong with it. It's just paint faded, and it's missing a molding on the passenger side front windshield. The side piece is missing that side piece. It's like a motor panel or strip or something. Other than that, and I think the front red, the front clip at the bottom that sit low to the ground look like it been hit, but it not like it been hit like an accident, like they just bumped into the curb or the tire stop and it's a crack in it. But other than that, the car is real solid. It's real solid. Ain't no rust on it. For a 20-year car, probably been on the West Coast all over his life. So yeah, I say yeah, I grab it. And it got fresh. I think it got fresh tires on it too. They look good. So I would say I grab it and I just focus on brakes, rotors, shocks, bushings, tune up, spark plugs, all that. I put a cold air intake on it. It's a V6, but I still put a cold air intake on it. And that's pretty much it with this vehicle that I would do to it. Put a sound system in here because it's already wired for one. It's already wired for one. You got speaker wires in the back. Like I said, try to clean the interior as much as I can. But it's gonna take a lot of detail. But then again, I just buy piece by piece. And this be a project vehicle. Anyway, I'm done. I'm finna park this thing. I ain't moved, drove around the block a couple of times. And I'm not driving fast because I'm in a community, so I'm just cruising. And that was all she wrote.